morning, everybody. I gotta clean up. I already had some coffee. And I don't know if you guys know, but if you get a little coffee grinder, see? This is a coffee grinder. You can buy your coffee beans and make you some fresh ground coffee. And it's better than going at the truck stop because, okay, at the truck stop it's very convenient, but it's expensive. You buy a little bit of coffee, and once you do that, a little bag, that'll last you. That'll last you a long time. I gotta turn this off now because I'm cleaning. I don't know if you can see this. I gotta let this cool. I had it on for too long. I hope you can hear me. I didn't even check the sound. But I'm cleaning up. And I made breakfast. I made really good breakfast. I still gotta finish up making burritos. This is me, Dodi, and I'm a truck driver. Yeah, this is life in a truck. That's what I should change the name to, life in a truck or something. Rather than Dodi's alive. Of course I'm alive. I'm cleaning my truck. Cleaning my pan. You can't see it because it's yucky. Oh, spill this stuff. See, cleaning my pan. It's just some yeah. I haven't been live in a long time. I've just been going through a lot of emotional stuff. And going up and going down with my emotions. See, a bunch of yucky stuff. That was in the pan. And Timothy Little, where are you from? Sans hi. This is Abigail. See, there's Abigail. Hey, Abigail, what you doing? Let me see. I'm from the United States. Let me put it that way. Yeah, let's put this jacket on. So I can roll down the window because it's kind of... Can you hear me okay? I don't know. I'm in my semi. If you guys don't know, I'm a truck driver. I haven't been live in a while. I've just been busy. And this message is held for review. Oh, there's that triangle guy, that troll. I don't know what's up with the troll people. Why you get your rock off like that? I gotta roll down the window a little bit because it's kind of smoky in here. So it might get a little louder. Get some airflow in here. See, I'm a truck driver. That's my semi. And I got some cleaning to do. This guy with the thingy got it. Hide. Oops, what did I do? I did something. There was a different thing and I accidentally, sorry, hidden. Got a name to go with this. Okay, I'm not sorry. Reports, there you go. Unwanted content, there you go. There. I'm not sorry. Don't be trolling yourself. Let me see. I have. I'm cleaning up. That's what I'm doing. This is my spray bottle. And this is my trucker bottle. Water, it's good for you. See? If you get one of these, it saves a lot of water for one thing. And another thing is, I have to cut every time. And what it does is controls the liquid so that you don't have so much water and waste and stuff. Because water, you gotta pay for water nowadays. And if you don't got no money, you can die of thirst. And you shouldn't have to pay for water. Water is a natural element. But according to the mayor or the governor and the mayor of Los Angeles in California, they don't allow water to the people, so forest fires happen and the fire hydrants run dry. There's a lot of politics going on here. Crazy stuff. Crazy. Look. I bet I can do it again. There. I'm just wiping down my skillet. See, it's still kind of dirty, so I'm just wiping it down so that I can make myself some food and not have to worry about dirty dishes all over my truck. Okay. Hold on. I gotta blow my nose. Excuse me. There you go. I got clean nostrils now. So, yeah, soapy. Actually, that's too much. This is how you wash dishes in a truck without a sink. I'll waste a little bit of water just to rinse it off. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. Because I'm just making a film, that's all. Getting back, letting you guys know I'm still around. See? Cleaning my dishes. Cleaning my dishes. Now, see, that's a cool trick, huh? If you do it like that, you can always cut it straight, pretty much, right down the middle. Bet you guys didn't know that. I am going to rinse this off. Well, wait a minute. I'm not going to rinse it off yet because I have other things to wash. That, skillet, knife. I'm in my semi, and I am I'm actually, today I have off. I've had off for a week. I've been off for a week. And I took my truck, my pickup truck, to the Chevy dealership. It's a diesel, and they're going to fix my, there's a piece of plastic that this one guy, he hit. He almost T-boned me, but he caught the tip of my bumper. This piece of plastic. It didn't. That's all it messed up on my truck. It was just like the tip of my back bumper in the back. I'm driving this way. He's driving this way. You know, going this way. And he like just clipped me. And I just, messed up my little piece of plastic on the truck, on the bumper, corner. But his car, because he did it, not me, I don't know how to cross the street in his car. This was some time ago. And guess what happened? His car was, his whole hood was messed up. His light was all screwed up. His fender, it like just crashed his whole car. But it only got just, like, tore a piece of my plastic on my truck. And, so now he's going to drive around with a wrecked car. So I didn't say, dude, you screwed up. Like, don't worry, I'm not going to call the cops. Just, he says, well, I didn't see you. How can you not see him? Big black Chevy Silverado going down the road. Be careful when you guys drive. He wasn't, what do you call it? Road rage or nothing like that. Yeah, it wasn't road rage. It was just total idiocy is what it was. Washing my coffee pot. And, see, I'm washing dishes. I'm washing the dishes. You guys get to see me do some housework here. And, okay, then I got the coffee pot. Then I got the coffee, because I still have some coffee in it. Lucky Penny. Hi, Lucky Penny. How are you? I remember you. I remember that name, Lucky Penny. I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't seen me in a while neither, because I haven't been on. I'm just washing dishes. How exciting, huh? How exciting. But I'm living in my semi, okay? So try doing your taxes, doing your, you know, all your paperwork. Try doing all that in your semi. It's not easy. And taking care of your dog, taking care of your health, doing your job, you know, doing your job and stuff. It's hard, but paying my bills. I forgot to pay my phone last night, so I had to pay it this morning. Plus, I have, extra internet. Why do I have extra internet? Sometimes I wonder that myself. But this is my, what do you call it, router. So when I'm in faraway land, middle of nowhere, boony land, I can you know, still have the internet access, because it's not that I live by the internet, it's just that my job, I need to be able to, you know, if I'm going to be out there by myself, I want to be able to, if I break down, which I have. And I remember I was broken down right out in Booneyland, North Dakota. And I had to drive like 35 miles, like about 10 miles an hour, because my truck just didn't want to go. I was forcing it to go. And it was getting dark. There was no phone service. And I don't want to do that again. So I've prepared myself a little bit, you know. And you get knives. Make sure you get the cover on them. Especially if you have a dog. You don't want the knife to come down and, you know, stab your dog. So, or your cat. That'll hurt. And I'm spraying this. This is doing my dishes, truck driver style. Hi, Cards. How are you doing? Wait, the truck broke again? Nope, the truck is not broke. I'm doing dishes. No, my truck is running awesome. It's running awesome. It's dirty. I gotta go to the truck wash. But Abigail is, she's not eating. For days, she hasn't eaten nothing. She's going like she's like on a starving strike or something, you know? And what do you call those? Been really busy. Have you been really busy too? Hold on, let me throw this water out. I'm back. Have you been busy, Penny? I like your name, Lucky Penny. Yeah, I've just been kind of going through like, an emotional roller coaster storm. Look, I'll do it again. Okay. See, there's a paper towel. Right. This is how you do it. Cool little tricks. Bet you guys can't do it. Try it. Get it in here in the middle, right? There's no trick. Right? See? Perfect every time. try that. I like that. That's a pretty cool. That's a little Dodi trick for you. Try it at home. You can try that at home and not have to, it's not like one of these don't try this at home. And you can try that at home and see if it works. See if you get a straight cut every time. And see, I'm at the truck stop. See, I don't know if you guys remember, I live in my truck. There, I pressed the wrong button. I live in my truck, so. I was gonna get a hotel tonight, last night, but I thought, nah, why? I'm just gonna sleep. Why pay to go to sleep? I don't like paying for parking, because you're just gonna sleep. So why do you get a hotel that you're just gonna sleep? I mean, yeah, if I had family and stuff, if I had, what do you call it, kids or anything, sure, I'd get a hotel. But it's just me and Abigail. And I know Abigail likes to stay in the hotel too, but watch, here it goes again. But you guys, watch. See, get it like this. Fold it in half, the long way. You don't have to put a hard crease, but just a soft crease. And then fold it again. So that, fold it with your fingers, see, so that it's like that, right? Now do another soft crease. Now, see, get it like this. 2 fingers and pull. Winter time is the busy season for us because everyone wants propane. You must live up north. Where do you live, Penny? Where do you live? Are you American? Are you Canadian? You live in Alaska, Greenland, Iceland, Russian? I forgot where you live. I don't think you've ever told me where you live. You live in Texas? You need propane in Texas? What do you need propane in Texas for? It's warm over there. Although I was in Texas a week and a half ago. I was in Houston. It was like freezing over there. I'm like, because all that ice storm, remember all that ice cold and stuff? That was crazy. That was like, it was like from Texas and all the way up north, like towards North Dakota, east, was freezing ass. And yeah, it was cold. And I couldn't believe in Houston. So I thought, okay, do you want to go to Houston? They told me, yeah, I'll take a Houston run. So thinking it was gonna be warm, because I was up there like in Michigan, Iowa, Illinois, but nope. I go to Texas and it's still freezing. In fact, after I left Texas, I went north to like North Dakota. This was a couple weeks ago. Not North Dakota. Well, I went through North Dakota, but towards Montana and Washington, up there near Spokane, and up there in Coeur d'Alene. I don't know if you know where Coeur d'Alene is. That's like Iowa. It's a little tiny part of Iowa that sticks up, you know. It's beautiful there. It was warmer than it was in Houston because it was nice up there. It was like a little colder than it is now. It's like about what 40, I'm sorry, 49, 50 degrees here. Check out my jacket on. But over there it was like 65. And this was like Washington, like Spokane, Washington and stuff. It was like warm, like wow, it's nice. Then I come back down through, I had to go through, what was it, um, North Dakota. And then that's when it got cold again, back down to like minus 15 degrees. But the wind chill was like minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So finally, you know, me and Abigail, we had it with the cold. And it would have been nice to stay up in, what do you call it? It would have been nice to stay. So here's some meat for you. Want some? You want a cookie? This is for Abigail. I just cook her some meat like this. These, believe it or not, these steaks, they're thin. This one was bigger than this one. It was like that big, right? $8. You go to the restaurant, you're paying $28. But so you're from Texas? Wow. Okay. People use propane for their heaters, but also for their generators. I didn't know you could put propane inside a generator. Because I have a generator, and I gotta tell you what happened to me the other day. I have a generator, and I got everything out of my pickup truck because I have a lot of my clothes with me now that I usually just keep in the truck. But what I had to do, I cleaned my truck out completely. The only thing that's in there is maybe my box of napkins and some paperwork in the glove box and a blanket that I put in the back, on the back seat in my Silverado, you know, so Abigail can walk across back there. That's the only thing I have. Oh, but I have my generator in the back, you know, in the bed. Now they're gonna detail my truck. They're gonna change because it's a dually. They're gonna check all the fluids, reset my computers, everything. And okay, for all that, what is it? Okay, see, reliable Chevrolet, right? This is what they're doing to it. Okay, they're gonna lube my truck, change the oil and filter change. Okay, they're gonna change all that. They're gonna condition the oil. See, I'm reading it right here, and it's $599, $600. But actually, it's gonna be more. They're not gonna rotate my tires because I told them I just put new tires. They don't need to be rotated because Firestone did that. They're gonna inspect my brakes, top off all my fluids, lubricate the chassis. I love my chassis to be lubricated for some reason. I've always liked that. Fuel additive, battery terminal service. I know my batteries are kind of low on my truck. Transmission fluid exchange. You're going to change the oil in my tranny. The brake fluid exchange. Okay. and a multi-point inspection on my truck, kind of like a DOT except more intense because they're going to actually do the work. And then they're also going to put me new air filters in the cabin, air filters, and the ventilation treatment, and the cooling system fluid exchange. Did I already say that? Nope. Yeah, they're going to flush my radiator, everything. Differential service. That's a big one, huh? And the four-wheel alignment. They're not going to do the four-wheel alignment because Firestone already did that. And also they're going to replace the little corner part of my truck. That guy, like, it's like, okay, here's my truck. The guy came in, bam, he hit the corner. So the corner, my bumper on the bottom, it's a piece of plastic. I'm replacing that. It costs $150, but I can't take it off myself. So they're going to take it off, put me a new one. But that's like about $600. If I were to do all that on my semi, I'm probably talking about $4,000 to $5,000, all that stuff. And I'm looking at the price and I'm thinking, wow, that's cheap. And they are like not in the same page with me. They are not on Dodi's page. And I'm thinking, like, they're looking at me like, well, that's going to be a lot. Are you sure you want that? I'm like, I told them yes. And they go, okay, well, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Like, that's getting expensive. Do you want that? Like, yes. I keep telling them. And they're like, God, this girl has money, right? Which I don't. I'm just an ordinary truck driver. Thing is, later on, because the lady calls me, and I had forgotten to tell her about detailing my engine, right? Because my truck is clean on the outside, and it's kind of clean in the inside. But the engine was really dirty because I've been going through dirt roads. I'm going to be buying another ranch. And so I thought, you know what? I need to get my motor cleaned, because it's really dirty inside. The whole motor. Well, how much is it to clean detail my motor, the engine? And she says, wait, let me look it up. So she did. And be like $200 and like $300, right? $299. I told her. And that includes this and that and, all kinds of other stuff. I told them, okay, well, that includes not just the motor, but the inside of the truck too. She says, yes, I'll take it. And she's freaking out on me because, to me, I'm thinking, I'm on Dodi's page. She's not on Dodi's page. She's thinking, that's expensive. And I'm thinking, try that on a semi. You try that on a semi, that's expensive on a semi. But not on my pickup. Because, like I've said this, a bunch of times, the semi, everything is big on the semi. If the lug nuts are big, everything's big. The tires are big. The truck is big. The turning radius is big. Except I got a small steering wheel. Everything is big except the driver and the dog. Because I'm only 5 feet. And my dog is just like pint size. And yeah, the paychecks are big. The bills are big. Except not the... so in my pickup truck, it's small. It's not a four-wheel drive. It's not a four-wheel. It's a six-wheel because there's 6 wheels. It's a dually. So I can't even call it. I don't even have a four-wheeler. But I told her, you know what? Everything is for this truck. You know, I could. Yeah. So my truck is getting the royal treatment. My pickup truck. But I had to get. See, this is my. I had to get. Let me show you what I'm doing. See. This, I'm just washing this, and I washed this, and I'm never going to show you anything else. It's a mess. So anyway, finally, I took my truck in, because the engine light, it's not the engine light was on, it's just that, you know, it kept telling me oil change due, and, you know, stuff like that. And then so I'm trying to press the buttons, you know, because you can press the buttons on the steering wheel as you're driving. You can, you know, change your computer, like on these new semis and stuff. You can change everything, the readouts and stuff on the dash. Well, on my truck, I screwed it all up because now it's saying I haven't got no oil. I'm like, I don't have no oil. I pull over the side of the road, checked it out at a station. I was thinking I didn't have no oil in my truck. Like, I don't want to run my truck without oil. Of course not. But my truck has plenty of oil. That's when I realized I screwed everything up on the computer thingy. So my computer in my truck is just telling me, oh, whatever, just... Thing is, they're going to reset all that. They're going to put it back to, like, the way it's supposed to be. And she told me, you can go online on YouTube and find out how to do those things. So I'm going to be doing that. Once I get my truck, let me read these. Yeah, it's been cold. I know. Spring's coming, that's for sure. The days are starting to already getting longer because we're already past that peak of the short days. Yes, they use them a lot. I didn't know that. You can get a 500 or 1,000 gallon tank, and when storms come, you can use that for electricity. Well, yeah, I know my generator. I've known that. But I don't use the generator because I use my engine truck, and you know, because when I cook, I turn on my engine. I start the motor because I used to do it like that, and I was cooking, listening to music, and my truck is going beep 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 beep, and then everything would just shut out, and I'm like, oh no, I blew out some fuses. So from now on, what I do is I'll start the truck, and then I'll cook, get all the cooking done, even when I make coffee. Again, you guys get one of these. These are so cool. Smell like coffee. It's a coffee grinder. See? You just plug it in. I got it wrapped up with the cord. All right. You just plug it in, you throw in some coffee beans in there, just a little bit. I mean, like, it's only me, so I only put it like flush to these little wipers there. You put it in, they just spin around, and now you got fresh ground coffee, and it tastes so much richer than the ready ground coffee, and it tastes like, wow. Not to mention, you can get bags and bags of coffee. Watch, let me show you. Where is it? Oh, here. See, here's my bags. I wrote this on the thingy. This is like Adobe Coffee Company, because they didn't have a sticker. I just wrote it on the bag. And this coffee is Colombia Exceloso. That's what they Colombia es exceloso. Bright and sweet, classic and fresh, medium light roast. And yeah, see? Coffee beans. See? I don't want to spill them much. See? Yeah, fresh coffee beans. I gotta go buy some more. So yeah, but yeah, get you one of these. And then I make them in the coffee pot. Cause I had the other kind of coffee pot with the little, with these little pod thingies, you know. You can put fresh coffee in here too. But you know, you can put it in there. And I need to wash this thing. But I like this one better. You know, I like this kind of coffee maker. Because that way you make a cup, you don't gotta go make another one. And it's, you make a cup and there's your coffee. And it's exactly like the cup before. I'm more used to my driving, more used to driving my work truck than my own. I know. Well, I know, Penny. I have I have put, in the past 6 years, I've been living in this truck. And I've put straight, just living there. I get a hotel every now and then. You know, I take it in for maintenance and stuff like that, take care of it. It takes care of me. Well, I've put 1 million miles in this truck. And I've got my Harley, which I'm probably going to go ride my Harley in a little bit. And I got my pickup truck, my dually. My dually, I probably put, since I've had it for, what, 3 years already? Something like that. I probably put like 2,000 miles in it, that's it. Just, you know, just little grocery store and back. You know, I drive around just because, not that I want to drive more, it's just that I got to use my truck. They told me, don't let your diesel just sit. You need to run it. Like, okay. But I get in my dually and I love my truck. So that's why it's getting the special treatment now. It's all clean. And I get it. Oh, that's another thing. I told them. Because they told me I drove in. They were so good to me over there. I can't believe how good they were to me. I drive over there, right? And first of all, I called them up. What time do you guys close? They told me, oh, we close at 6. Okay, so it was like 3 o'clock. So I went and did laundry. Then I went and washed the truck. And then I took it in. So the truck was all nice and clean. I get there. And I park it in. There's like a big garage bay and stuff. And like a bunch of doors. And they got it wide open, so all the doors are open. And the desks are in the garage. Like you drive in and all the desks, the work desks, where the people work, the computer stuff, are right there. And then there's someone like inside the building, the warehouse, in the sales offices. Well, thing is, I go in there and first thing they told me, do you have an appointment? I told them, nope. And so they didn't say nothing, right? They said, okay, we'll be right with you in a little bit. So they took care of a couple of people in front of me. Once they got that, they got me, and she told me, you got an appointment? I says, nope. And what they did was like, okay, what are we doing? I told them, well, first of all, you know, I'm dropping off my truck. I won't be back to pick it up for a month. So you guys got, you know, fit it into your own schedule. It doesn't bother me because I'm going to be gone. I told my driver, semi, and I'm gonna be gone. So I'm not gonna be calling you, bugging, are you done with my truck? Like, so don't worry about it. I'll call you in a week in advance or something. He says, okay. So right away, that like, oh yes, okay, that one we could just fit into our own schedule and stuff. Well, once I did that, like I said, they went through all this with me, and I showed them this and that and the other, and they did a couple other things too. They're gonna fix my tail light for some reason. It's not working. That I thought, because like my light on top of over the window, the brake light on top of you've seen them. It's like a work light for the, also acts as a brake light. That had went out. I didn't know if it was just a light bulb or, because nothing was working. It wasn't just a light bulb, nothing was working. I thought, is it a fuse or what? So I'm not gonna mess with it. I'll just let them do it. Well, okay, they got that and some other things. Thing is, after they did, they realized like it's already after 6. Everybody's already going home, and it's starting to get dark. And me and Abigail are still there, And the lady, because there's a guy and a girl. There's a girl and a guy who had the keys. He says, "Don't worry, I got the keys." So, we're not being rushed to get out. I'm just going to finish with you. And that guy was so neat. He set me up with a ride to go back to, to my semi. Because my semi was like about maybe 10 miles away. And I'm not going to walk 10 miles in the dark. So, it's actually like on the side of a highway. So yeah, he set me up. I mean, like, they were so sweet and everything. I've never had treatment like that where they even give you a ride home. And they called me up and told me, you know what? We got this going, that going. Are you sure you want that? It's going to cost a lot. I said, yep. So anyway, my pickup truck I'm more used to driving my work truck. What kind of work truck do you have, Penny? What kind of work truck do you have? Earlier today, because I made some potatoes with some scrambled eggs. I made Abigail some steak and some green chili, and I put some little bit of salt, and I was going to put some little pepper, right? I was thinking, okay, here's a pepper shaker. It wasn't pepper, it was nutmeg. Don't put this on your scrambled eggs, okay? Don't do that. Like, I'm over there like, wrong stuff. Class B, but I have my Class A. Oh, well, yeah, if you have a Class B or Class A. Not to mention, okay, being that, you said that. Like, the guy who brought me home, right? Because we're not even done yet at the Chevy dealership. And the guy comes up, and, the guy that was helping me, the girl, she stayed there too. And so the guy tells me, your ride's here for you. I'm like, okay. So once I got in a truck with him, because he had a truck, it wasn't like Uber, right? Once I got in his truck, he was such a nice guy. And we ended up, he ended up taking me home to my truck here. And he was, because I told him, do you own your truck? He says, yes. I says, well, you're like an owner-operator like I am. He says, I'm just like on a bigger scale. And I make more money, but I spend more money. Like you make money. Because I told him, yeah, I'll get a run like going from Houston to North Dakota for like, $3,000-4,000. He says, wow, you're making good money. I said, kinda, but the fuel takes a lot. The maintenance, the tires, everything takes a lot. So basically, I get the same amount. Uh, Basically, roughly, you know. I know I make more than Uber drivers. I know that. I won't be able to live out here. But at the same time, see, I have no mortgage, no rent, no utilities. You know, I don't have any of that. So that's where I do a lot of my savings. That's why I was able to buy a Harley Davidson cash. That's why I was able to buy a Silverado, or a Camaro, and then a Silverado. And see, so it balances out, right? And even my check, my, you know, when they told me about my taxes, when I've just been, you know, I just finished doing my taxes. I'm still kind of doing more and more, but when I was doing that, oh my God, you know, the guy says, you know, you're spending a lot on fuel and stuff. And I told him, yeah, but, you know, it balances out because, sure, I should have got you know, more of a fuel saver truck. You can always do that. But I liked the truck I got. I wanted it because I wanted this truck. You know, nobody told me you can't have it. Nobody told me you can't, you know, this and that about it. This is the truck I chose. It's my choice. So, when I did that, I knew what I was getting into. But I'm not, like, again, I'm not paying rent. I'm not paying a mortgage. I'm not paying property taxes. Although I am paying a storage. That's it. You know, and for a mailbox. That's it. And storage, where to store my truck and my Harley, that's about $250 because I got 2 different storages. Actually, I got 3 storages. So it's like $250 total. I don't even think it's that much. But it's $89 for one, $67 for another, and like $90 for the other. So yeah, it's under $250. So anyway, that's where I save money, and that's how I'm able to make it out here. Because if I had a home and I was out here, I wouldn't, you know, I would have lost the game a long time ago. You guys want an orange? Or they call them, what are these? I said orange one time to this one guy. He says, no, they're not oranges. They're mandarins. I'm sorry. You want a mandarin? But anyway, yeah, I would have lost this game a long time ago if I had to live the other way. Yeah, I have a 379 Peterbilt. What kind of truck you got? But if you have, like I said, my point was with that Uber driver. See, I told him it doesn't matter because you're still a professional driver. You're working as a driver. You're a professional driver. And he says, yeah. He says, that's what I do. He says, you know, you run the city really good. I run the United States really good. And if you were to go out of the city, you'd get lost. If I'd stay in the city, I would get lost, right? Because I'd get trapped and going through roads that I'm not supposed to. So he kind of understood that, but he didn't realize, but he didn't have no safety gear at all. I told him, if you were to break down, do you have any flashers or any cones or any safety vest or anything? He says, no. Uber sucks. I don't believe in working for free. How do you figure that one? I don't know how. I've never thought Well, I don't know I don't know how those guys do it, because I know that's like, to me, that would be like a part-time job. I'd have to run like crazy, taxing people day after day to make ends meet. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Oh, you have an International? That's the kind of truck I started on 35 years ago. Actually, it was a Chevy pickup is what it was. But then once I got it in CDL, it was an International. But I have, I drove that truck for like, let me see, about 8, 9 years, something like that. I can tell you that International was one of the best trucks I've ever had. I don't care what anybody says. I used to love the International. It was a white one, and there's a day runner, a flatbed, 13 speed. And let me see, I drive a 6-speed International when my main one breaks down. Is it a dump truck? Flatbed? What kind of truck is it, Penny? And someone I know made over $1,000 a week, but now you'll struggle to make half due to people losing their jobs and the immigrants. I believe that, cards. I believe that. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a propane truck. No wonder you're all about the propane stuff. Yeah, I'm putting stuff away now in my refrigerator. I'll show you my refrigerator. It's all jam-packed. But see, I pull this out. See, I can pull stuff out like that. So I'm limited to my food, which is good. I kind of like this because I'm not buying a lot of food and then it's just going to waste. And then here's my freezer. See? And that don't shut anymore because that's so jam-packed. But I got all kinds of food in there, and I just pull this out so when I open the door, everything don't attack me. Let me see. I don't need this. Well, I'm done cleaning except for this and oh, got it. I'm not gonna. Oh, cheese. Let's put the cheese away. And the meat. The cheese, Louise. I like cheese. I love cheese. Yesterday I went and bought a burrito at the restaurant here. And I told the lady, she's a new young girl, very beautiful. I mean, my nephew would fall in love with her. They're about the same age, I'm pretty sure. He's like 18 and stuff. And anyway, I go and, I order something and she was really nice and everything. The thing is, I told her I want a bean and cheese burrito. And she says, okay, do you want chicken or steak? I told her, no, just a bean and cheese burrito. I told her, can you put green chili in it? She says, yes. I says, all right. I just wanted a bean and cheese burrito with green chili. And I was thinking I was gonna get, like a cigar burrito, Nope, it's on a plate. The bean and cheese burrito. And I told her, oh yeah, put some rice in there. She says, okay. So I got a bean and cheese burrito. with green chili. And it's a big old fat burrito. I'll show you half of it. And this is a bean and cheese burrito. That's what this is. Hold on. No, it looks smashed, but I smashed it. That's just half of it. Or not even half, it's the whole entire thing. The burrito was like huge. Bean and cheese. And then with that, on the plate, guess what was on the plate? On the rice. Bean and cheese and rice. Like, that's a lot of beans. So I looked at her. Not that. Okay, I got a bean and cheese burrito with rice, and then I got on the side there's beans and cheese and rice. Like, I didn't want the whole entire. I didn't even order an enchilada. I was thinking I should have just ordered an enchilada. But anyway. Yeah, I don't want to say I've been farting all night, but apparently I wasn't, thank goodness. I started ignoring the app when I kept getting offers to drive 26 miles for $4. Yeah, I got rid of my apps too, because I got rid of them. And for some reason, I still get email from Uber, like. And that's one reason why I bought a bike. But I ended up giving the bike away because my niece, she, what do you call it? She had her, she helped me out. So I didn't have nothing to pay her back. So I just gave her my bike. You want to go outside, Abigail? Okay, we're going to go outside. Let me put my shoes on. Wait, watch out, Abigail. Let me put my shoes on. Back up, back. Put it in reverse. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Let me see. Oh, yeah. You want water. I know you want water. She's plumb dry of water. There you go. Go drink some water. Go this way. Yeah, they bug, huh? The Uber thingies, they bug. I have, what do you call it? This company that I go to. And that guy, I didn't even call him. I mean, they called him for me. So I didn't have to put my information on it or nothing, which was nice. I noticed that right away. Thing is, that guy that drove me home from the dealership to the semi, which is like about 10 miles away. Because I'm waiting for, to pay him. Usually they tell you it's, how many dollars amount. And I told him, well, how much is it? He's hi, bye. Too far. But anyway, yeah, I've got to go before it knocks me off again. Thanks for coming in. And, it was a good little conversation chat with you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in. Thanks. See you later. Bye-bye.